It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort.
Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are not elephants. They forget.
Both teams ready to tip off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The New Orleans Pelicans, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got Etuan Moore. Anthony Davis is out there with Mirotic. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Nurkic's screen on Rondo. Turner against Moore. Dishes it to Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it's hard to hold Nurkic up. As soon as he gets that deep inside, he is more than capable of knocking down shots consistently.
Holiday against McCollum. Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Holiday.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he makes that one.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Nurkic's screen on Rondo. And Lillard hits to Nurkic for Davis. That misses off the backboard. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Passes to Mirotic. The dish to Holiday. Back to Mirotic. Over Aminu. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Down low. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
More and more, Damian Lillard becoming that dangerous playmaker. Does a great job there finding the open man.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 4.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jumps up, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Mirotic. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now Lillard. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Shoots over Lillard. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Aminu kicks to McCollum. Turner with the screen. Aminu with the screen for McCollum. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Napier in for Damian Lillard. The Pelicans also changing it up. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Moore. And Ian Clark subbed in for Rajon Rondo. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Here's Mirotic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 8, and there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor comes in for Anthony Davis, and it's Solomon Hill in for Mirotic. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. There's the pick. McCollum kicks to Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. No good from Clark.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And Okafor with the block. Hill passes to Miller. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Miller's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trailblazers trail by 10. In the corner, Napier with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots good by Miller.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
Well, when you come out in the first quarter with that kind of offense, obviously the game plan is in full effect. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
Trailblazers trail by 12. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Miller is out there with Hill. Then there's Ian Clark. Then it's Okafor. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Here's Napier, guarded by Holiday. Napier dishes to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Napier. Shot clock at 2.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And there's the pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Turner's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Connaughton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Napier. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Drew Holiday. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Davis sets a screen. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Napier.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Okafor. And that one goes long. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Napier, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Collins. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Pat Connaughton. The Pelicans also changing it up. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Okafor. Mirotic comes in for Hill. And Moore subbed in for Miller.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Napier. Here's Rondo. Here's Clark trying to find Davis. He's got it now, and he converts the layup.
When a physical specimen like Anthony Davis gets room near the basket, you have to get him the rock every single time. Great recognition there.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Nurkic. Napier kicks to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Portland no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Rondo is no good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Napier, and the layup's good off the glass. Napier's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Drops in the tray. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Rondo kicks to Clark. New Orleans moving it around. That's good from Davis on the assist from Moore. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Good on the triple.
And that's what Lillard's going to bring to this offense. Sharp shooting from anywhere on the floor, especially from deep.
Out to the wing. Clark for three. The rebound by Turner. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. In the corner, Napier with it. Screen by Nurkic. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Moore. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there. Reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Now here's Turner. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing. New Orleans leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Rondo against Lillard. Aminu, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. For the Trailblazers, Pat Connaughton comes in for Evan Turner. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Napier. Miller's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Rajon Rondo. Trailblazers trail by 15. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Davis has got the ball, and it's in there. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McCollum against Moore. To the wing right side. That's tipped. To the wing on the left. Lillard doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for New Orleans, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
There's something in the eyes in the warm-ups that I saw, so when the stakes get raised, he just gets better.
And we're back to the action here in this Round 1 matchup. Trailblazers trail by 17. Aminu and Nurkic up front. The incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look. They survived it.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now, here's Aminu. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And if you don't watch him enough, you got to understand that C.J. McCollum on the inside has the skill set to still score.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Lillard against Rondo. They get a hand on it. Takes a 3. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. McCollum's got 5 now.
I'm sure that's on the scouting report to not let him catch and shoot. With McCollum's marksmanship, that's easy money.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Trailblazers trail by 17. Lillard, the pass to Turner. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Lillard, wide open. That three off the mark. Pelicans leading by 17. Davis has the open look, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Collins subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And then for New Orleans, Okafor comes in for Anthony Davis, and it's Solomon Hill in for Ejuan Moore. Lillard dishes to Davis. Pass to McCollum. Knocks it loose. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Davis. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Okafor missing.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that one.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The three from Hill. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here is Lillard. Passes it to Collins. And Okafor with the block. And here we go. Here's Holiday. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his third rebound tonight. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Davis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Turner. And it's Napier in for Damian Lillard. New Orleans also making some changes. Miller comes in for Okafor. And Ian Clark subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Miller kicks to Mirotic. Shoots over Nurkic. Mirotic's shot is off.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Collins passes to Nurkic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Hill kicks to Mirotic. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Knocked loose. Miller outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his fifth rebound in this one. Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Napier. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Mirotic. And so he hits both. Pelicans leading by 13. Clark dishes to Holiday. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, Napier with it. Oh, good on the triple. Pelican shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Napier. With 4 seconds on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
All right, guys, remember what we said now. Hey, play our basketball. We've been doing a great job. Let's keep it up, okay? Let's go now.
Alvin Gentry has found an identity that's working, and that makes everything a lot easier on both ends.
And collectively, you really need to remember what that feels like so you can recapture it. If and when things start to get a little shaky, you want to be able to trust in who you are.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Miller is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Here's Clark. He's guarded by McCollum. That's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Holiday.
Near the three-point line, it's Moore. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Connaughton off the mark there with the three-point shot. Moore passes to Miller. That's tipped.
A great shot blocker from the combo forward. Aminu's length helping him there.
The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's stolen by Aminu. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Can't connect from 13 feet out. New Orleans leading by 15. One-on-one here, and that one's good by Clark.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Checked in for Pat Connaughton. Rajon Rondo is checked in for New Orleans. Moore with the steal, and here they come. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside, forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
The 6th pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Pelicans leading by 15. Clark kicks to Miller. Nurkic against Davis, and it's Clark in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Miller, no luck.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Aminu dishes to Lillard. Nobody near Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Feeds to Clark. Shoots a 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis missing.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one. And the defense is too.
Lillard against Rondo. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Nurkic. McCollum outside. And Nurkic again.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Mirotic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Some changes for New Orleans. Mirotic has checked in for Miller, and it's Holiday in for Ian Clark. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Here's McCollum. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Mirotic, and finished off by Mirotic.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Now here's Lillard, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. McCollum against Holiday.
2 shots.
Two.
The first one falls.
And a little strange for such an exceptional outside shooter. McCollum has been just okay at the free throw line in his young career. That will improve.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Napier in for Damian Lillard. He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans leading by 15. Here's Holiday, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Holiday surveying ways to get to the charity stripe there.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Collins. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Napier. He's off on the second. Trailblazers trail by 16.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Pelicans.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Nikola Mirotic.
It was the...
Oh! Saw that.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McCollum kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Off the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
At the line, Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And so Rondo hits both free throws. 19 seconds left in the game. Lillard, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Lillard. To stop the run. And it's Lillard again missing. Okafor with no one around. Off target with that shot. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.